Okay, I'm Dennis with Affordable Marine Service in San Diego. We're trying to find an overheating problem on this 22-foot Searay, and it's got an MPI, and we put clear hoses on it to make sure we've got a good flow coming from the Bravo outdrive, and the water flow coming from the outdrive is perfect, no air. That's not our issue. We have no circulation coming from the bottom of the manifolds. We put on clear 1-inch hoses, and this is what we're videoing, and we have no flow coming from the bottom of the manifold back up through the thermostat housing. It's like we have no circulation going through the motor. You can see the air coming in the hoses. I'm going to speed up. We're doing 3,000. I'm going to bring it up to 4,000. Now you can see the air entering the engine. Now I'm going to slow down in a hurry and see all the air coming from the thermostat housing. And now you can hear the engine starting to miss. Our temperature is only 80 degrees right now. That's also verified. We have a laser temperature gun going. Now I'm slowing down. The temperature is rising real quick. We're 102. 105. Engine's now surging. 130 degrees. 120 degrees. Temperature's going all over the board. Wow, that's weird. It was just reading negative 54 on the gauge. Now 50, now 84. Yet our temperature gun is showing a solid. What's our temperature gun showing now at the thermostat housing? We've got 80 degrees on the gauge. And on video now you're seeing it. 120 back there. But you see there's no circulation going through those hoses. And the hose coming from the outdrive in the back is solid flow. Zero water coming from the back. We already pulled the outdrive to check for the famous problem of Bravitos. There's no blockage, zero in any of the hoses. We already ran water back from the inside and the outside to verify as well. Even the hoses are, wide open. Boat's a trailable boat. Zero corrosion. We even pulled off the plastic fitting on the back where the outdrive water comes through, wide open, crystal clear in there. So we have a circulation problem. It's been driving us insane. That's why we thought we'd finally videotape this and show you how we're going to end up solving the situation. This particular 350 MPI has the bypass hoses with the check ball on the bottom of the manifolds. And the water input from the outdrive comes in the center of the circulation pump hose. Manifolds run 180 degrees solid, don't change at all. Risers between 73 and 81 degrees, never get over 80 degrees. So tons of water coming from the pump, feeding over the risers. Engine staying cold right now. Before, when we first started off, it got all the way up to 195 and the alarm went off and never happened again. We've done the thermostat now 3 times on it because it kept seeming like it was thermostat. So that's not the issue. Brand new thermostats every time, the proper Mercruiser thermostat. Thermostat's held in correctly with the plastic bushing that holds it in place, as well as the cork gasket to make it nice and tight. And this problem has been driving us insane. So this is part 1 of the 2009 22-foot Searay that we're filming for you on the overheat. Right now, temperature showing 71 degrees on the gauge, and it's actually showing, what's it showing now? Let's do another temperature reading. So our laser temperature gun at the thermostat housing is showing, as you can see it there, I can't see it, I'm up driving the boat, but it's showing it on the video. And right now we don't have any air bubbles in the lines coming from the bottom of the manifolds to the thermostat housing. Very few bubbles. Okay, I'm going to run hard again, and we'll keep videoing and keep the laser gun going, and also show the hose coming from the outdrive, you know, that there's no bubbles. Yeah, okay, here we go. 2,000, 3,000 RPM. 3,500 RPM. Temperature staying cold. I'm glancing back. Lots of air poking in through the hoses now, coming from the thermostat housing. Water temperature is coming one up, 120. Our water pressure, 1.5, 1.7, now back to 1. Zero air in the hose coming from the outdrive. It's reading 1.2. 1.3 on water pressure, 1.6, no air in the line at all, but lots of air in the thermostat 1-inch hoses. Okay, I'm going to slow down now, 3,000. Going to go back to our temperature on the gauge here. $160 degrees now. As I'm slowing down. Now back to 140, 130, 125. This is how fast the temperature is going up and down on this engine. We're at an idle speed. Now it's at 125, 120, 116. And what do we have for manifold temperature now?
Inside 200.
200 on the manifolds?
Yeah.
On the bottom, okay. And risers right now?
Riser 99.
99 degrees on the risers.
67 on the other one.
67 on the other riser. Now things are cooling down even quicker. Risers never got over 100 degrees. So we're coming back to the dock with what we've learned with our clear hoses, and we'll show you the next video after this one. Affordable Marine Service signing off. It's January, what is it? January 19th?
20.
January 20th. It's a Monday, year 2000, San Diego, California. Affordable Marine Service. The Bravo MPI overheating issue. Okay, that's good.